See, so today's topic is very important, and we are doing the definite integral. In the last class we discussed about the definite integral properties, and we discussed the three properties. In today's class we are discussing one very important property of definite integral, that is ranging from minus a to a f of x dx. This property is very common, and it is also named as odd even property. It is also called odd even property. Now what is odd, what is even property, I will tell you. Now see, for this if this kind of question, the property says we have to calculate f of x. If f of x comes to be we have to calculate f of minus x. If it is equal to f of x, it means function is even. When function is even, then you have to solve it like 0 to a f of x dx. And on the other hand, if f of minus x is equal to minus fx, like this, then function is called odd, and its value is integration is 0 in that case. So this is a very important property, which on which one question will be definitely asked. So let me quickly see some examples on the basis of this property. See, one very common question is, let us suppose we have a question like minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sin x dx. So what we have to do for this kind of question, you need not to be do the integration straight away. Like in other forms, we generally do the integration of sin x, which is equal to cos x, or cos x which is equal to sin x. But here you need not to be perform the integration. First of all, you have to check this function is odd or even. So for that you have to do it like this. Fx, here fx is equal to sin x, and we have to compute f of minus x. So f of minus x is sine of minus x, which is equal to minus sin x, because this is a formula that sine of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. So here you observe the f of x is equal to minus fx, because this is minus of fx. So since your f of x is equal to minus fx, function is called odd. Function is odd, and you need not to be do the integration of this. The integration of this is 0. Your answer is 0. See, this is a very important and very interesting kind of things. We need not to be do the integration here until or unless the function is even. So if the function is odd, the answer is 0. Now let me see quickly another question on the basis of this. Let us suppose we have a question minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 cos x dx. Now in that case, here fx is equal to, see, when we have to do this kind of activity, only whenever there is a limit from minus a to a, like minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. If it is 0 to pi by 2, you can't apply this property. So this is a very important point, keep it in your mind. So here your fx is cos x. Now f of minus x we need to calculate, which is equal to cos x, because I think if you know the trigonometry, you should learn this formula. F of minus cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. So this is an even function. So function is even, then a little bit problem is occur for us. Now we have to do the what we have to do. See, if the function is even, you have to integrate 0 to a f of x. This is the result basically. So here in this case we have to apply 0 to pi by 2 now, because a is pi by 2. So 0 to pi by 2 cos of x. Now we have to solve this. Now we have to do the integration to solve this question. Integration of cos x, I think everybody knows, integration of cos x sin x. So, and again the trick, whenever we do the integration, we have to in definite integral we have to place a sign as conventional, and as this is I already described in my earlier video. If you never watched that, then I'll advise you to go and watch that video. Then this is equal to sine pi by 2 minus sine 0, so the upper limit minus lower limit. Sine pi by 2 is what? Sine pi by 2 is 1, sine 0 is 0. So your answer would be one thing I missed here. It is twice also you have to put. So for even function we have to took the twice also. So I took twice here, so twice here and twice here. So your answer would be 2. So you have to do the 2 times of 0 to a f of x. So this is your answer. I hope you all understand this, and it is very easy. Just you have to remember this property, that is, if your function is odd, then your answer is 0. If the function is even, then your answer will be twice of 0 to f of x dx. So this is the one property that I would like to discuss over here. Now let me quickly move towards another type of question which is very important and very often asked in the exams, and that are the questions based on modulus. And several times students get confused in these modulus kind of questions. So let me discuss this question. This is a very easy. So let us suppose somebody asks you 0 to 3 integrate mod of x minus 2 dx. I am taking a random example. You may take any other example of your choice. So what you have to do for this, first of all, you have to understand for x minus 2 what I suggest you, what you should have to do. You should have to put it equal to 0 and calculate the cut point. This I am saying cut point, and then you have to draw the graph. Cut point is 2. It means the graph of this modulus is like this. You have to place 2, and at the 2 you have to design this V curve. V curve is basically for the mode. So let us suppose this question may be x minus 3, then in that case this point will be 3. This is the cut point, and how we calculated it? By putting it equal to 0. So after that you have to integrate it from 0 to 3. So what you have to do, you have to mark, just wait, you just have to mark these 2 points over here, 0 to 3. So 3 is somewhere here. So now we want to integrate it from 0 to 3 like this. So now you have to write it here. We may define the modulus as what you have to do, you have to now you have to define from 0 to 2. Since it falls, this curve falls on the left hand side, so this is negative. And for 2 to 3, this is since it is false right side of this cut point, so you have to take it positive. So this is the only key point you have to remember. From this cut point, anything lies on the left hand side, that is negative, and anything which lies on the right hand side, that is positive. So with this concept, now it is very easy to solve it. What you have to do, you have to take this as a function, and you have to integrate it from 0 to 2, and plus then 2 to 3 you have to take this function x minus 2. And I hope it is very easy to solve. Let me solve this quickly for you. The integration of x is x square by 2, and the minus is remain same. For the sake of simplicity, we will take this minus outside, and for minus 2 integration is 2x. Now we have to put the limit 0 to 2, and after that the integration of x, again x square by 2, this is 2x, and this time we have a limit 2 to 3. Now same thing you have to follow, upper limit minus lower limit. When you place upper limit, you will get 4 by 2, because when you put 2 square is 4 by 2 is 2, and if you put 2 here, it is 4. 0 you need not to be put, because 0, if you put 0 here, it is remain 0. So if you want to write it here, then it is okay, otherwise you can skip it. Plus similarly here for 3 it is 9 by 2 minus 6, and minus times when you put 2, it is 2 by 2, 4 by 2 is 2. I am solving it here only. Then if you put 2 here, it is 4. So now you have to solve this. This is minus 2, which will become a plus 2, and here this is 12 minus 9 minus 3, so it is minus 3 by 2. 12 minus 9, right, minus 3 by 2, and from here minus 2, and then this minus plus 2, so this will become a 4 minus 3 by 2. If you took an LCM, 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 by 2 is your answer. So I hope you understand. It is very easy. Let me quickly describe it again. You have to describe this mode first, and how. For this I'll advise you to just draw a graph. And how to draw the graph? For that you have to first of all calculate the cut point. After calculating the cut point, you have to make V, and for that, after designing this, you have to see the limits from where to where you have to integrate. You have to integrate from 0 to 3. That's why you marked 0 and 3, and after that you get graph like this. And then you have to describe this modulus. How? Anything which lies in the left hand side, you have to take it from 0 to 2, and you have to take it negative. Anything falls on the right hand side, you have to take it positive, and then you have to integrate from 0 to 2 this, and 2 to 3 this. I hope you understand this. And this is the answer finally you after solving this. Now let us suppose this question will be asked from 2 to 3. Let us suppose I am changing the limit from 2 to 3. Then in that case our graph lies on this side only, so I have to solve only this part only. We need not to be do this part. We can strike it out. We just have to do this part from 2 to 3. So if I integrate it from 2 to 3, so this portion get cut, this portion get cut, and I left with only this answer. So I hope you understand. From where to where it is asked to you, you have to just take that portion of the modulus. So by this the modulus is very easy, and one question definitely will be asked from the modulus. And now I am after seeing this, the one last question I would like to discuss over here, that is a very important, and several times asked in the exam, and most of the student get confused in this question. So if I leave that question here, then this is an injustice with that question. That's why I would like to discuss this last question with you. And this is the toughest question of the modulus. So but I'll make it easy for you. What you have to do for this question, again, now there are 3 modes, right? So first of all you have to calculate the cut point of every mode. So cut point are 1 2 3. So very quickly we will draw the graph. 1 2 3. You have to create a V and V, and after creating this V, now you have to mark the from where to where we have to integrate from 0 to 4. So I marked it 0 to 4. We have to take this 4 point also. So how many regions created? One region is this, another is this, another is this, and another is this. 4 region from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. 4 region we have to calculate. Okay, so very easy. This is very easy. What you have to do for 0 to 1, if I am talking about 0 to 1, see, from 0 to 1, this is the first graph, x minus 1 basically. This is the second graph, x minus 2. This is the third graph, x minus 3. So from 0 to 1, if you see this area, this is left hand side of first. So the first one is negative. It is also left hand side of the second. So second term also we have to take negative, and it is also left from the third. So we have to take third as a negative. And then I'll advise you just have to solve it quickly like this. Just solve it by carrying the sign. So this would be comes as minus 3x, and 3 minus 3 is 0. So I hope yeah, this is a plus, this is a plus. So 3 plus 2 plus 1, 3 to 5 plus 1, 6. So this would be 6. So from 0 to 1 it is 6. So now let me quickly move towards another region from 1 to 2. Now from 1 to 2 region, if you are talking about this region, this is right of the first, so we have to take it positive, and the left of the other two, so we have to take other two negative. This is a very important concept. Now solve this quickly. Open the brackets. So now x cancel out with x, and 3 plus 2 is 5, minus 1 is 4. So minus x minus 4 is your answer for this. Now we have to solve it for 2 to 3. Similarly for the 2 to 3 region. For 2 to 3 region, if we see, 2 to 3 region are right of the first two. So the first two you have to take positive, and the rest third one is you have to take negative. Now you have to quickly solve it. X minus 1 plus x minus 2 minus x plus 3. If I open this and x get cancelled out with x, so this is x, 3 or 3 get cancelled out with 3, so this is x only. So this is up to this point. I think you do not have any doubt. So let me quickly move towards last point, 3 to 4, because 3 to 4 region, it is right side of the all. So all the points we have to take positive, like x minus 1 plus x minus 2 plus x minus 3. So your function will be very quickly, we have to solve this is 3x, and 3 cancel out to 3x, only this function. So now we are come up with these 4 functions. Now I think you understand what you have to do next. You just simply you have to take 0 to 1. Okay, I'll write here so that you can see it clearly. I am writing it here. You have to just take 0 to 1, this function, first one, then 1 to 2, second function, 2 to 3, third function, and similarly from 3 to 4, fourth function. This is the fourth one, this is first, second, third, fourth. You have to took it here and do the integration. I hope you understand this question. This is a very beautiful question and several times asked in the exam, and I hope this will be you again get in 2020-21. So this is a very important question. I request you all to just work on this kind of questions. Another change is, if this question will be asked to you, let us suppose from 1 to 4. So the only thing is you have to left this, you need not to be taken 0 to 1, then you have to take it from 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. Or if somebody asks you only from 3 to 4, then you have to just shade 3 to 4. You need not to do anything. You have to solve 3 to 4. So I hope, with this hope, I think you understand this question. We will meet again in some another video with some new concept. Till then, bye bye.